Hello everybody, let's try that again, I was on mute. Good afternoon and welcome to another edition, the 7th edition of Sunday Showdown. Now, I'm not here very often, and usually when I am here, I'm joined with my other OG TNT counterpart, Super. In this instance, he's looking a bit pale. He's not been getting his vitamin D. But no, I'm joined by the guy whose name is actually a statement, GillStoleMyRide.
Hello guys, and welcome to Sunday Showdown 7. I hope you're ready for some more Samurai Showdown action. We are clearly dressed professionally for the occasion, and we can't wait to let you in on the action.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun today. We've got some very strong players. I'm not sure who's managed to turn up today. We've had a few DQs. Oh, the great UK Hope has been DQ'd. That's a shame. Benji Buckley, you should have checked in, mate. That's a shame. And Yax, I think he may have been new, but that's fine. Not to worry. We've got some very good games lined up for you anyway. Now, before we start, I'd like to get some housekeeping out the way. And by housekeeping, I mean Matcherino. Do you know what Matcherino is? Because we do. Matcherino is very helpful. I'm going to cut screens so to show you guys Matcherino just now.
And I'm going to pop it in the chat.
There you go. Now, if you look at this page, you'll see a number of ways in which you can contribute, and it's absolutely free to you unless you choose to pop some of your own money into the pot. This pot is for the players. You can see our lovely East London Fighters t-shirts. I probably should have worn one today actually, but I couldn't find a bandana to go with it, so I didn't put one on. We've got some stretch goals. If you want to top 3 payouts, then help us to reach $30 in the Matcherino. If you want to top 8 payouts, this is the motherload, help us to reach $100. Don't leave it to one person or 2 people to do it. Everybody has the power to contribute. There are lots of ways you can do it. There is a free code, it's on this poster, TNT Samurai 7. That'll add 50 cents for free. Also, you've got this sponsor quest on the side here. If you go through that, that actually adds an extra $2 for free. Get this, for free. No cost to yourself. However, if you want to help to reach a stretch goal, lots of other options here. Now, that's out of the way. So we're going to get we're going to get the competition underway soon with our first match, who is Snufsen and DK Chams. Now, DK Chams we've seen before, but I don't think we've seen Snufsen. I think he's a very new player. I couldn't even tell you where he's from.
Yeah, no, the names are new.
Yeah, I think so. But there's one guy in this tournament who I'm actually really looking forward to seeing, and that is Omega Mad. Now, I played him. I had the fortune of playing him the other day. Earthquake v Earthquake. Now, Earthquake Earthquake is my secondary. So, you know, the first game was really close because we were testing each other out. And then the remaining games, I may as well have just put my controller down and walked away because he just absolutely flattened me. But if I had the opportunity, I would have chosen Dali, but unfortunately we had to go our separate ways. So, Omega Mad, if you're watching, I'm coming back for you, yeah? You're not getting away with it next time, I'm telling you. Anyway,
Nice.
Let's get our guys to start the first match. It is Snufsen and Chams. Guys, when you are ready.
They're saying it's from France in the chat, so thanks for the assist.
Ah, thank you very much, guys. Wait, who's this rare that just joined? DK Chams.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Okay, let's go.
Cool.
When you all are ready, and let's start. Also, I'll let you guys know as well, we're doing another giveaway. Now, if you remember last month, we gave away a toilet roll. This month is not as epic, because there's nothing that's in short supply. You know, if it were, I probably would have given away pasta or something like that. But this time it's going to be something more SNK related, and we'll pass it over to you through post. Now, we're just getting ready for this match to start, and as soon as it does, I'll switch cams, and then we can catch up with the action.
Cool. So, your darling is on the screen.
I'm a fan of Dali.
Okay, so we open quite, what's it called, careful. Drop kick fails. Studying each other, at least at the beginning. Nice running throw to break up the stillness of the ground game. Ooh! Nice, he delays the punish just to avoid the cancel window. Close C punish. It's looking pretty good right now for DK Chams.
It is, but this is Samurai Showdown, remember? All it takes is a few hits, and then that life bar melts away like butter on a stove.
Okay.
Oh, blocks the overhead.
And the DP on the whiff
Exactly.
after the jump. That's nice. I also liked that he didn't go for the DP cancel, because the life lead was pretty big, so he shouldn't have taken risk, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
So
I think
just,
that was a
just
misinput there.
But yeah.
What I'd like to see, I mean, obviously I'm a huge Dali fan. I'm not going to say I'm the most technical Dali player out there, but I'd like to see a lot more jumping Cs.
Yes.
Because that
No
is the
reason
best
not
part.
to.
Yeah, exactly. A lot more jumping Cs, forcing Haomaru, that is his name, isn't it? To either think about DPs or making him worried about having to DP.
Okay.
Good activation, had to do it there.
Yeah, forces the rage.
There you go.
Okay.
Again,
Nice life
that
lead.
was good.
Ooh.
You got to block them
But
all,
he stopped blocking, yeah.
like Pokemon.
So 1-1. Very fast adaptation.
Yeah. But now we're in a situation where Snufsen has no resources apart from his SSM. I mean, that's not the end of the world. I mean, Dali is Dali, she can still hurt you.
Yeah, and definitely if you're not ready for the cross-up DPs. Ooh,
That was awesome.
What a grand cross-up, yeah.
That was awesome.
You can also option select that. And right now, she's running a train over DK Chams.
Is it a
DK
perfect?
Chams. Well, at the moment, yes, but we'll see. Ooh,
So you
nice.
could have run up
Another
and
one.
actually heavy slash them because you've got like 6 weeks in order to punish that delayed throw.
Okay, fans that you sent. Pretty hurtful, but it's not gonna kill.
See, and
Still
this is
with the
Samurai
life lead.
Showdown. All of that hard work gone. All of that, deficit in life and, that hard work. Oh,
Fans the whiff though.
that was good. But this is how quickly it can all change in Samurai Showdown. Just one button, or 3 in that instance, and your life bar just melts away. Someone steals all your Mars bars, and then you're left unhappy.
And another thing is that in this game, I think, despite it has been out for a while, we're at the second season now. We're in the middle of the second season.
Are we not third?
Not as many. What? Sorry?
Are we not third? No, that's second, third season. Sorry.
No, that's second, third
Yeah.
season. Yeah, but in general, I think some mechanics are still underused.
Yep.
Namely the deflect. I see people like almost not using deflect at all.
Mhm.
And don't get me wrong, it's risky, but the reward is huge.
You said it right there, it's risky. And everything in Samurai Showdown is risky. And if there's
Yeah.
a plus 50 multiplier, then a deflect is that. It's very, very risky. Why would you do it if it's going to cost you the match?
But that's also, the reward. Like the plus 50 multiplier is also on the reward, especially with some changes recently. Like for example, Tam wouldn't get anything off a deflect,
Yeah,
but
we
now
don't
he
care
has the
about
option
Tam.
to jump back. Okay. Air to air. Another Farem punish. Looking a little bit laggy. Okay. Now he
again.
fucks up the DP, but no punish.
See, Dali showing you why she's got some great buttons in the air. That medium slash in the air is great, it's quick, it's a cross-up button. And you can get a lot of reward from it.
Okay. No punish on the recoil. Probably scared about either the deflect or, a DP.
Oh, you see, this is the thing. I think Snufsen's now expecting DK Chams to run up and grab, but he's done it quite a few times already.
Yeah.
So you're open to it. If that character now runs up to him, he thinks he's going to grab me. So the logical thing to do is jump or backdash out of the way, which is an instant punish.
Yes.
Because as I
Because the
land,
grabs take way more recovery in this game.
at least 3 weeks.
At least 3 weeks. You can whiff a grab and be ready for the next Sunday Showdown.
Exactly. That down D was punishable. There you go, good challenge in the air. Strong DP. But of course DPs are mad powerful in this game. You don't have to do much for them to connect. See, what I've noticed, I mean, you can see Snufsen jumping in, feeling himself and starting to jump in a lot more now. I think he's read that DK Chams isn't reacting with DPs at all.
Yeah, no, it's not. The score is not updated.
Oh, I'll tell the guy who's doing it.
Okay.
I'll have a word.
Yeah, some of those conversations go with words, sometimes at images, if you know what I mean. Nice there. And get to sun. Far M pokes. Lots of jumps. DP with, yes, far C. Everyone's favorite button. Damn!
You see?
Okay.
And this is why there are some buttons with Dali that are absolutely useless. You know, the forward kick, absolutely useless. Unless you know that your person is going to be down back blocking heavy. There's absolutely no point to do that move at all. It has to be a read. But we're getting there. We're actually getting through this first game with no lobby crashes, which is great.
Yeah, don't jinx it, please.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah. Also, like Hrod just said that I'm in a Diva cosplay, basically calling my girl a cow. Can we ban him? Can we ban him?
I never made mention of your cow cosplay. It's actually pretty decent. I'm a fan of it.
Leave my girl alone. Leave my girl alone. She's too good for this.
So it's almost Ermintrude from the Magic Roundabout. I know none of you guys in chat are old enough to remember that, but there you go.
So is this 1-1 now, yeah?
It is 1-1.
Wow.
Dude who's doing the overlays, please update the scores. Thank you.
So two lows right now. Run up throws. Ooh, that must have been an execution error. But
it doesn't
make
matter.
The best out of it.
It
make
doesn't
the best
matter.
Out of it.
He's like,
How
I'll make
dare
this
you
work.
run at me?
Exactly.
Okay.
Block it all. Or not.
Oof.
Either way, you're in a difficult situation now. Unless you... Ooh! You put yourself away from the weapon.
Yeah, I would roll forward. I would have rolled forward and run all the way to him.
Exactly.
That's
Now
how
you're in
Gil
trouble.
plays. The scum. Okay, jump C's for days.
See, what I liked there is Dali did that run as if she was going to do the run under, but she landed in front, which I don't think DK Chams was expecting.
There's no block button in this game.
Yeah, block is just an idea.
Damn. It's funny because like I keep on telling people, oh, Samurai Showdown is all about, footsies and comp play. These guys are just jumping all over each other and DPing it with no like confirms in neutral.
You don't need them.
Yeah.
You see, again, punishable. You've got to stop doing that because it's literally just opening it up to doing whatever you want.
Very, very risky. But you know what's good about it?
Yeah.
Doesn't he wall splat and carry to the corner on it?
It just wall splats. It doesn't carry to the corner.
Okay, so wall splat.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But
he stood up at the end.
Yeah. Snufsen.
We're just blocking low, but he stood up at the end.
Yeah.
He was expecting a throw.
Snufsen managing to take 2 games over 1 against DK Chams. Now, DK Chams is a regular here. We've seen him do some amazing things on this game, and don't underestimate that guy. On the right day, he's very, very formidable.
Well.
So we'll get ready for our next match. I'm going to invite them to the lobby now. So that's going to be E.Logec and G. Michael Balek. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but then
We're a fighting game community. We're not, the
we
spelling
don't
bee.
read. No one reads.
Yeah, exactly.
Lessons
I mean,
are an
if
idea.
you organize at least one tournament in your life, people can't read. Come on.
Yeah. Right now,
It comes with the job.
Oh,
you left.
Awesome.
You're not in the spectating.
I know. I have to be there because I have to invite people. Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
And I'm pretty sure you can't do it if you're actually spectating. But no, guys, if you're enjoying this tournament, let us know in the chat. As I said, there is going to be a giveaway. We're going to do that when we reach the top 4, and we're going to be testing your Sam Show trivia. Not even Gil knows what I'm going to ask this time round.
No.
So yeah, sit on Google, do a quick read up, and good luck. Like I said, this one is not so much like. Sorry, just making sure I have the right name. This one's not so much like the other one that we did, because that was toilet paper and that was in short supply. And I think who won that last time?
Tchako?
Tchako. There you go.
I want to say Tchako.
This is a really.
I have a question, right,
Uh-huh.
about sponsor quests, because I have done some of them, but it's not really getting recognized, and I'm not sure how to go on for it.
How
Because
do you
I
mean?
signed up with my Twitter, but for whatever reason, when I go complete sponsor quest, it just gives me the option. I do what I have to do without, the direct confirmation from the site. I just
Uh-huh.
do it because I can't do it here, and for whatever reason, nothing happens. So you might want to like contact them about this.
Ah, okay, interesting. If you're having an issue with the sponsor quests, then I will definitely have a word with Maturino. If anybody else having an issue with the sponsor quests,
Yeah,
because
just try, guys, because might be just my problem or an authentication kind of token thing, but
yeah,
would be nice to know.
because what I have noticed is these sponsor quests have a certain amount of money in them. So when you create your Maturino, you can choose a sponsor quest from whoever's offering them, and the most often is either G Fuel or GameStop, and they'll have like $8,000 or whatever it is inside this sponsor quest. And often, depending on how many events are using this particular sponsor quest, it runs down quite quickly. But there is money in this sponsor quest. I checked this morning. So we shall see what happens. Ooh, bear with me a sec.
Okay.
E.Logec. Now, guys, please start when you're ready. And
Yeah,
I will make sure that the guy who's updating the overlays, not me, will make sure that everything's correct.
Yeah. One of our numerous volunteers.
Yeah, innit? So here we go. We have E.Logec and Gruig, whose PSN is far too long. Mate, shorten it, please.
Also, we just been informed by Tchako that his bum is not squeaky clean because the post office is on lockdown.
Oh no!
Yeah.
How have you survived a month without toilet paper? You must be well crusty.
Okay. Oh,
no! I
my
think
lobby is frozen.
I think I may have jinxed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alas, this happens. Please let's let this not be a constant throughout the event, because this added, I think, a good 40 minutes to the last time we did this.
Probably even more. I'll have to close the application, I think, because I cannot get out.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. There.
Guys, it may be one of those days.
Mm-hmm.
Where the lobby just doesn't work properly. We'll see what happens if there's both people are in there. Oh, they're still here.
Yeah.
That's good. At least.
Try and replay, I guess.
Yep, just replay, restarts when you're ready, and we'll pick it up.
I mean, if it is like last time, we can make a compilation of it and just send it to Crispy Kaiser for him to enjoy of all the crashes.
Right, so they're trying again, and we're just going to join them. Where's my button? There it is.
Push the button.
Push the button.
Know.
We're still waiting. See, it always stops my heart when that little juggler and a bunny rabbit carrying the mallet stop moving.
Also, the monkey is juggling persimmons, just so you know, guys.
They do what?
She was, he or she was juggling persimmons.
Okay, like fruit.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know that.
Damage.
So here we go. We've got Swiss Army Knife versus Ice Pole.
Giving in the old Ruffle Shuffle. 40% already gone. Rimururu, I remember like she's been buffed quite recently, right? And there's like a whole lot of new setups that you can do with her. Okay, run a throw, finds the knockdown.
Ooh,
wow.
That neutral jump.
I was mostly impressed by the low fireball having the vertical hitbox to trade with that.
Yeah.
Oof. Ouch.
That hurts.
You can't run under it.
No.
Just don't.
Well, you can if you do it early enough, if you're a small character.
Yeah, but that means basically hard reading it before it jumps.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, see, he started running almost like as soon as he jumped, it was still late.
See, now, one of the things that I dislike about Yoshitora, now bear in mind, I dislike most characters in this game unless their name's Darling. Or Earthquake. Or, yeah. One of the things I really dislike about this character is the fact that he's got so many knives, swords, and they all take a really long time for things to happen.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, everything's so active for such a long time. Standing hard slash and, you know.
Yeah. I remember, like, there was something particular about this character, as in, like, it's been designed by someone different, but I don't remember who. I want to say the guy from Rurouni Kenshin, but I'm not 100% sure. And also, this was the character that Kuroda was playing, you know, Third Strike legendary player.
Alright.
Which got involved in some questionable stuff recently, but okay. Ooh, nice!
Oh, nice
wow,
raid.
70% already gone.
But then, of course, Samsho, health bars are optional.
Yes.
Opts to eat the weapon flip. I generally don't like eating weapon flips because...
it's the first round and he has 60% life lead.
Even so,
like,
I don't like doing it.
Well, that's your moral repulse, but they're trying to win. Like, I'm not taking this!
I mean, you know, against a character like Tam Tam, like your crappy character, I don't like not having a weapon. Do you know what I mean? So
well, of course, yeah.
I'll quite happily burst every single time it looks like I'm going to eat a weapon.
Okay. Nice to know. I will run and throw you a round one.
Mate, I'm not playing you again.
Well, to be fair, I might not play this game again either, but let's go. Ooh,
That was nice.
What a setup.
There you go, almost blocking them all.
See, one thing that is particular about that jump, if
that?
you parry all 4 hits, you get like 50% rage meter. So if you
really?
parry 2 jump-ins, yes, if you parry 2 jump-ins fully, you get a full rage meter. So that's a good way to play against Yoshitora if you can land those parries consistently.
Oh,
Even
right.
here.
How does Rimuru punish that? Because almost every character can punish that.
Running slide, I think, would be
Right.
the best. It's not a big punish for her, unfortunately.
Right.
Or the super, you know, the big ice horizontal one.
Yes.
I think might catch her.
Right, so here we go. This is tense now.
Okay, gets a throw. One
Doesn't
more.
kill, but there's a setup. Oh, there's the
What a
overhead!
read.
The big Galaxy Brain Tech!
Oof. Oof.
This is so tense right now. No, E.Logec was
tries to
definitely in the
go-
lead.
Wow, it looked like it wouldn't hit. Look.
Did he
It
press
just
the button?
released the... I don't know, it either released the block or pressed the button or did something to trigger, you know, the hitbox surfbox interaction.
Yeah. But see, this is why I like one of the reasons I do like Samsho. It's the tenseness, the need to not press a button. Here we go. 20 minutes later.
To be continued. Dun, 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 dun.
But yeah.
Ooh, what an anti-air.
Yeah.
I think it might adapt to the jump ins with the you know. Ooh, finds a confirm. Setups.
Oh, that corner
Throw.
control's intense.
Yeah, no, she's really strong in the corner because that was a low.
Yeah.
Despite, you know, being a running move,
Yeah.
they stood, like, they kept standing.
Backdash! Why did you walk forward?
I don't know, I think it was mesmerized, it was frozen in place, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that was deep.
Ooh, damn.
Right, E.Logec has definitely found his stride here.
Yeah, it's doing really well.
Yeah. And Gruig needs to find that power within. Because E.Logec is literally saying, I'm only using 30% of my power right now.
Yeah, it needs to believe in the heart of cards and the power of friendship.
Exactly.
The anti-airs are on point now.
Yep. Now by default, I'm starting to root for what seems like the underdog. You know, and it's not often that I root for any kind of Yoshitora play because, you know, he's a filthy character. Oh, didn't go for the weapon flip or the Isen.
Or the SSM.
Or the SSM. I don't know if that would have caught because caught a lifeline. Oh, but I think his nerves got the best of him. That is a shame.
Very good showing from E.Logec though.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
In the, you know, high pressure, diversified mix-ups.
Okay. So we are going to line up our next match, which is going to be Shellkameil. He's been a winner quite a few times. He's definitely one of the top seeds in this event.
Yeah, he's played well in the various events. I remember him from the start as well.
Yeah, I've noticed that in this tournament we have... we had Vix. It looks like he's been disqualified. But we've got FreZZer in this tournament who actually won his own KOF tournament a few days ago, which I entered.
Collusion? Duh!
Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to plot my own easy way through this bracket because it's, you know, politics. But congratulations to him. He won. It was a tough bracket. There were some really, really good players in there. And as you know, my heart is with KOF. I'm always going to show that over any other game whatsoever. And I had the fortune of playing against him. And do you know, I had one of those moments where you wanted to throw the controller across the room because he'd won the first game, and the second game
you
I was
play
like,
on stick, right?
Yeah, I play on stick.
So that's even more dangerous.
I know. He won the first game, and I thought, okay, fine, that's fine. I worked him out. He had Hyden, I think, last. And I play Clark against Hyden. Now, Clark is actually a Hyden killer. Both Ralph and Clark can destroy Hyden. They have the tech. And I'm used to it, but I haven't played against Hyden for such a long time because not very many people play KOF these days. So I've come across this guy and I thought, okay, I've got 5 bars, I haven't got a lot of energy, but I know that if I hit him with a level 2 into a level 3, it's going to work. So I'm waiting for him to do the EX wind shear thingy.
Slasher?
That's it.
Oh, the moon slasher. Okay.
Yeah, the one that goes across the screen. EX hits 3 times. It came out and I was like, this is my chance. This is what I've been waiting for. And what came out? A simple grab. And he tags me. And I got so salty. I was like, why did this happen?
Yeah,
so, FreZZer, I'm coming for you, mate. I'm so coming for you.
Also, he plays Yoshitora, right? If I remember right.
I think
that's
so.
Another Yoshitora.
I mean, you know, I'm not going to be nice about it. He chooses really cheap characters, but anything for the win, eh? So who have we got? We've got him, and we're gonna have. I'm gonna invite Shellkameil. Give me 1 sec, guys. Two L's. There you go. Again, if you guys are wasting around, got nothing better to do, check out the Matcherino, please. And
also post on Twitter about the tournament. Get some more people to watch the action.
The more people we can get watching this, the better. Because it'll inspire people to play the game. And once I see how good you all are doing, the guys in the tournament. Right, invites are done. Right, invites are done, I'm ready. Yeah, so it'll inspire people to join in the tournament once I see how good you all are doing. And it will also help spread the word and keep this game alive in the EU. Because Lord knows we need all the help we can get.
I think, like, yes, we do need help, but it's also doing quite well right now. We've had Samurai Pride from Vlair there in the chat. You know, I think they'll be returning soon because I've asked him when is the next. It's like, oh, I'm waiting for some graphics to, you know, make it cool and shiny. And they got it today. They published it today. So I think, you know, soon they're gonna come back for this.
I think it's generally 2 weeks after this tournament, isn't it?
I'm not sure, but we'll see.
It is.
Okay.
It fills in the 2 week gap because we used to do 2 weeks and now they do 2 weeks, which is great. So it keeps it alive, it keeps it going, and you know it's great. But still, we need people to keep playing this game, to keep inspiring us to do this tournament,
Yeah. And also, I wanted to shout out FreZZer because he also organizes Samurai Showdown tournaments with this, Tiger Cave series,
Of
where
course.
he has, I want to say weekly, but I'm not 100% sure. And I should know this because I run the calendar. But yeah,
I think it's monthly.
Uh,
And I only say that because, oops. Where's my thing?
monthly,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I only
confirmed
say
it's
that
monthly.
because he said it on the stream, I think. But I could
No,
be wrong.
they were offline Samurai Showdown tournament GreatOldOne. I can tell you because I was going to some. So Brussels Challenge had Samurai Showdown in their lineup, and Ed Stomper had the Samurai Showdown in their lineup. So there were tournaments offline for. In the UK. Oh yeah, in the UK. Sorry, my bad. Sunday afternoon, a bit sleepy.
Everybody's
But
sleeping.
in Europe they were, yeah. In the UK, Sakura Fiesta had it, I think, or Revo. Is either Sakura Fiesta or Revo that had it in their lineup in UK. It's monthly for each different game. Cool.
Right.
Thanks, FreZZer.
Okay. Ooh, we've got a
Yes,
1-fu.
Yes, let's hurl that pillar at people.
Do you know, it always baffles me how, when every character has an Isen, and most of them have a sharp bristle on their weapon. 1-fu does an Isen and manages to cut down his opponent with what?
A pillar?
Yeah, how does that work? I'm like,
well, it's less of a cutting down and more like obliterating and squashing. Have you ever used a meat squasher?
Yes, I have.
With your burger. That's kind of the idea, I think.
GreatOldOne in the chat saying it's the corner of the pillar. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
The corner does it. It's a rough edge.
Yeah. But right now, Shellkameil running over this one. Ooh, it's a pillar though. Oof. Oof! The back jump.
Right in your face. Goes for the grab, doesn't quite get it. Both characters are weaponless at the moment, but I feel that 1-fu is better without his weapon.
I wouldn't say better, but yeah, it fares better than Kazuki for sure.
He has he has quicker buttons, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course he's got that damaging command grab as well.
They gave him the Haomaru 668.
Yeah.
When they removed it from Haomaru, they gave it to one.
I swear someone had to have
Oof. 3 of them? Okay, purple stock there.
He ran all the way from downtown to pick him up.
Chankaya looking a little bit lost, to be honest, to how to approach this character. You don't want to pick the weapon there.
To be fair, I'm feeling this might be a really tough matchup for 1-fu because simply you've got the speed difference, and unless you've got this character pinned down in the corner, and of course it's difficult to pin Kazuki down in the corner.
Yeah.
You're gonna struggle.
Yeah.
Would...
it is like, it might look difficult. I'm just like, most of the approaches have either been running or jumping forward.
Yeah.
I want to see a little bit more, carefulness about how we approach it.
Yeah. I would suggest.
Oh, Chankaya as a beginner. Fair enough.
Okay, fair enough. But I would think. Hey Benji, why aren't you in this scrim? Why aren't you in this scrim? Why aren't you in this tournament? What happened? Did you forget? It's not on. Right, so you've got the same characters. He's come back with the same character. Maybe he's got a color change, because that helps. Color changes always boost stats.
Yeah, I cannot play Dudley as good without my pink swaggy outfit.
Yeah.
I tell you that. And if somebody picks the pink, I run a 1st to 10 instantly.
It's true.
No, that's my character. Yeah.
Yeah. You get used to that.
Ice Cream Dudley. No, not Ice Cream Dudley. Pink Dudley. Ice Cream Dudley is another color in Third Strike. But it's like white and cream, literally.
There's the cross-up. You've got to be ready for that. That cross-up is pretty nasty.
Very nasty. It's a double switch guard most of the time.
And of course you've got to block it twice. You've got the initial hit and when it hits the ground as well.
And you want to know something else?
What's that?
it's plus on block, right? And the 6-6A is plus on block.
Oh.
So you have to block 2 6-6As to get your turn after blocking the pillar.
Now, I wanted to say that this looks like a completely different game from Chankaya.
Yes. Ooh, the scoops.
And it is.
The scoops. We were talking about ice cream.
Ice cream.
You're scooped.
Spread them across the floor like gelato.
Oof. Don't touch the pillar.
Yeah.
Don't touch the pillar.
Why did they give one for you that bum bounce move? That's just weird.
He's always had it. He's always
Has
had
he?
this. It's Samurai Showdown 1. Yes.
I've never ever used it, ever.
It's his overhead. Okay, this is looking desperate.
Well, you know, the guy doesn't have his weapon anymore. So you can't expect him to be as effective.
You know, not as in he is desperate. Desperate as in doesn't have many tools.
Right, as in the situation is desperate.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go, he's got his weapon back again. Take that! Oh my days!
Get buried.
Trying to plant him like a tree.
Yeah.
Oh, just misses the cross up. But catches him as he picks up his weapon.
Nice cancel. Recall cancels the crushing heavy into the Rekka. Wow, he can punish. Wow. What's it called? Kazuki is one of the few that can punish a single Rekka with a medium.
Right.
Many characters can only do it with a jab.
Yo!
Yo! That was sick. Somebody clipped that.
Now, he misread that move to think that it was something that was punishable. But it wasn't.
No. All the rage activation have full invincibility from block, fireballs, and hits.
Do you know what? I'm going to say this, right? I never thought that in all my years of doing this that I'd be sitting next to a guy who's commentating dressed as a cow.
You have very little imagination.
I never thought the day would come. I never thought this day would happen.
It's
what
a
have I
cow's
been doing with my life? Okay. Oh, is Chanku is a Luxembourg guy, one of the Lux
Cool.
FGC dudes.
So he has like a fair crowd behind him.
Yeah.
Cool.
To be fair, the Lux guys, they're one of the most enthusiastic groups in the FGC that I know about.
Yes, they're fantastic.
Holy cow, yeah, innit? He just needs a halo. But yeah, if you get a chance, guys, check out anything that the Lux FGC are doing because they do good work. They're helping out with this tournament as we speak.
Gil stole my cow. Okay, now he's gone like retro style. I don't know if he wants to scare him. I'm not sure what the... Ooh! We chased those.
He was on fire and then he got put on fire. I never understood that, actually, in these games. When you try and add logic to them, it doesn't really make sense. The guy has...
too far.
The guy has fire powers, so you'd think that he'd be immune to being put on fire.
Yeah, no.
But kind of no.
It's not anime.
No, it's not. But still, Shellkameil is putting on the brakes, changing it up, getting that buff from the costume change.
Ooh!
There's the...
Doesn't go for the SSM though.
I don't think he was expecting it.
It's like throw the D flag. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Boom, it happens. Not ready. Fair enough.
Oh, gets clipped by that.
Oh, whiffs the DP.
Now, see, in that instance, I probably would have exploded out of it.
I mean, that was fine. Like, I would have understood that.
Yeah.
He got his weapon.
Oh, he had a month in order to punish it with something.
Yeah.
One Fu's not fast enough for the run up and grab. I don't think that technique
Okay,
works.
one more touch. Shellkameil is playing really like passive and
what we're experiencing here is
Yeah.
social distancing in Samurai Showdown.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they're being responsible.
I mean, I don't know if you want to engage in any showdown of samurai when there's a pandemic, considering the sprays of blood that are everywhere. But sure.
Okay, so we have our next match, which is going to be GreatOldOne, dude from Brighton. Sorry, Eastbourne, which is practically Brighton, and Glaxp. I can never pronounce. Why do you guys have such awkward names?
That's Tchako, right? If I remember right.
I think so. Yes, it is.
Social distancing showdown.
Right, let me just invite them to the lobby. Who's in here already? Aha. Tchako is. And I'm going to invite GreatOldOne UK. And you know, the ironic thing is actually younger than I am. When I first met him, I was like, dude, you're a kid. He was like, I'm not a kid, I'm at least, you know, I'm not going to reveal his age. He goes, well, yeah, I'm older than your dad. But, yeah. So we have Tchako. And
Tchako going again? GreatOldOne. Okay,
yes.
so 2 regulars.
Now, GreatOldOne is one of those guys who you see play a lot, and he's definitely capable of some great things. We've seen him pull off and go toe-to-toe with, what's his name, Vix Vslair. And he's a solid player, but then so is Tchako. You know, you can't...
Yeah, Tchako very good.
This is going to be a good match, because I don't know if we can call it. I certainly can't.
We'll see.
Yeah. Now we're just waiting for the guys to kick off. Yep. One thing I don't understand in Sam Show is why is everybody the captain in the lobby?
I'm not sure.
Captain. Odd.
Probably the host.
Well, they're not. Each competitor is a captain.
Okay, I'm not sure then.
Just bizarre. But hey, I didn't write the game. So we're going to kick off soon with Tchako on the left, GreatOldOne on the right. Both players capable, very capable of taking it from the other.
Yeah, it'll be a good show.
I think so.
Oh, we've seen the Jubei return.
Jubei.
Jubei. I think it's good because Jubei is one of the characters that has like an answer to Shizu Jumping C.
Yes.
It's really good with the parries.
Jubei is one of those characters who has an answer for almost every situation. Great in the air, great on the floor, distance, good punishing. It's got a lot of great tools.
WFT go worse though, if I remember right. I don't remember how, but it was a conversation. I think it takes way long to start or something.
Good, because I hate it. It's got far too many good things about it. There's the overhead. Wasn't that supposed to knock down?
No, with the new patch, the stuff doesn't knock down anymore.
Good.
Overheads don't. There was a clip by Geoff with closing the match with an overhead.
Yes.
And Charlotte, instead of dying and being sliced in half, started crying or something. So
what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like it was a timeout or something.
Yeah, it was a bug or something. It was quite weird. Okay, very active matches from both sides. You can see. Jump in.
Hit with the umbrella.
For breakfast. See, another thing that many people don't know about Shizu, because you see the spinning umbrella, the overhead move, the one that comes down from the sky.
Yes.
You always see it hit, but when it doesn't hit, it's like literally woof, dead. It has little to no recovery. Which is infuriating to see because it's a very good move. Okay, nice confirm there from the far medium slash.
Catches the backdash. Now this is what I was talking about. Both these characters are very capable of taking it from the other. Goes to the weapon flip, and he bursts out of it. I can agree with that. This is the last round.
Third round, yeah.
So I'm assuming that the Jubei's new weapon flip won't connect after the medium slash.
I think it might only connect from back through the corner now, or something like that. Ooh, the fireball to stop the old. Okay, no more fireballs. I think he's trying to like yeah.
Oh, he could have waited.
Yeah, but you know why he didn't want to wait? Because he wanted the big reward. So it's like either I read and get the big reward or die. Because from there it's really, really hard to come back without, being touched, essentially.
Right. Now I know for a fact that we're not going to see a character change, although I keep saying it every single time. GreatOldOne used to have a really, really good Akuru. I don't know why he's not using her.
Okay, I don't know.
I
haven't seen a Nakoruru since like day 10 of the game.
Exactly. Can you imagine how good he would be with that character now?
There must be something wrong with the character if nobody plays it. Like even I've seen more what's her name? Wuru Xiang than Nakoruru.
And I never see that Wuxiang either. She's just like one of those characters you never see.
Yeah, but like I've seen more of her than Nakoruru, which is quite funny.
So here we go.
Nako
Game
got
number 2.
buffed, apparently.
Right, so it's not... He doesn't have a weapon flip combo at all after his medium slash. Thanks for clearing that up there.
Wow. What's the point then of giving him one, since it takes huge time to start up? It doesn't even use it as an Chankaya anymore.
Does he not?
Like, he can't use it. Like, generally, he couldn't use it before, so if it's slower, I don't see the point of it.
Yeah. Oh, they double slash. Cut your toenails.
Wow.
It's just one of those moments where every button you press hits.
Yeah, because they're not blocking. I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to sound like, the bitter old man, but like, see what I mean?
Yeah.
There we go. Block, dead.
But blocking is optional in Samurai Showdown.
Yeah. Whenever it can take 80%, you don't want to block.
Exactly. What's the point? Oh, doesn't get the super special.
Could have gone WFT there. Okay. Very good situation for Tchako now. GreatOldOne.
Of course, GreatOldOne now under a lot of pressure. Oh, he saw it coming all the way from downtown.
No, it's social distancing time. Don't you dare touch me.
You got to
keep
practice.
your 2 meters distance.
You've got to practice safe samuraiing. It's just you can't. You can't be doing stuff like that, GreatOldOne. That's just not very smart.
Not very sensible.
Okay, so we're going to move on with the bracket now. We've got our next match. The guy that we've adopted from France, and I say adopted. When I say adopted, I mean kidnapped and rebranded. Kusa 14. He's going up against the guy that we saw already in the bracket, Snufsen.
We'll see how this goes. Also, guys, don't forget about Matcherino. You can contribute basically for free, all of you, 50 cents into the pot by just writing a code and confirming. Takes you nothing and helps the people playing in the bracket feel a little bit extra motivated coming back, and the events keep growing. So be sure to do that.
Exactly. Now bear in mind, guys, we've provided a way of creating a prize pot for this tournament, for every online tournament that we do actually, and it's absolutely free. But it's not down to us to provide the actual prize pot. As a community, the responsibility lies with all of you guys to do something for it, and it literally costs you nothing. We don't have to have a huge prize pot, we don't have to have the best prize pot every single time, but we can raise at least, I think it's $30, simply through people using the code.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's really, really simple. And And oh, both players are here.
And also, do you want to shout out your other events while we wait?
Oh, we can do that after this. We've got a lot coming up
Okay.
during this lockdown period. We've got a lot of events happening. Some of them have already happened, like the KOF tournaments already happened, and I think we had the largest TNT for Tekken, which literally just happened. I think Thursday just gone. That was interesting.
Cool.
Had 64 players from 9 European countries, which was a first for us. I think the only one that came close was Shellkameil, and I think we had like 61 players.
Nice.
Or from 11 European countries.
The Shellkameil community keeps on, doing well and growing, and it's quite refreshing to see because I haven't seen much drama around it. Admittedly, I don't follow it too close because I'm not the biggest fan of the game. Not there's anything wrong with it. I just don't gel with the game for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But it's very nice to see the community and the effort they're putting, and the participation at tournaments. Like the fact that the game is so present on my timeline when I don't care about it, and it's always positive. It's so nice to see.
Now, I'll tell you something about Shellkameil. They released Helmaru on it, and I automatically assumed that it'd be like Geese on Tekken, because he literally follows the KOF mechanic, and it makes sense to me, and it makes Tekken make sense to me because I'm not a 3D person. However, Helmaru doesn't feel like Helmaru at all. He feels like a Shellkameil character, and I'm like, exactly. You play him in pretty much the same way. I think I could be wrong in that respect because I'm obviously not that deep into the Shellkameil mythos. But I wasn't very happy with the conversion. So I got in touch with my local Bandai Namco rep and I says, dude, who do I complain to? Because I'm not happy with this. I feel misrepresented as a community.
Fair enough. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of guest characters in general, but that's another topic. Anyway, back on the game. Right now, Kusa with the advantage with the Rimururu. I don't think we see Kusa with Rimururu that often, right? I remember him picking her at some point during the other Sunday showdowns, but not recently.
This is a match Kusa should be used to because he's played against Maydonozlamu with this character.
Which is world class, of course.
Yes, of course. I'm like, top 3 in the world. So...
Best ally in Peckham.
Peckham?
I don't know. There was a meme video of this black guy shouting, "You're in Peckham, boy! You're in Peckham!" at police, and he said it like 15 times in a row, and instantly became a meme.
All right.
So now it's all about Peckham.
Right. So they return to the room to try and avoid the rune killing bug. This is what we do.
Or maybe they change character.
I don't think we will see a character change. Of course, I could be wrong.
We'll see.
It's not an impossible matchup for Dali, to be fair, because Dali's got a lot of good tools.
No, they're staying with the same character, so he was for the room, as he was saying.
See, Hrod's got. I can agree with that. Movement is odd for a Samsho character. Because the free-flowing 8-way run thing that they've got going on, it feels odd, but the buttons, I don't like them. Yes, he's got the mechanics, but they haven't been translated well, in my opinion.
Fair enough.
Right, so game number 2. See, that's going to be costly. You can't keep doing that unless you've got to confirm.
And also, you don't want to put yourself against Rimururu in the corner.
Or against anybody in the corner, to be fair. Oh, that was
especially
nasty.
Rimururu, look at this.
Oh my days. That was a setup.
I didn't even finish the sentence. 80% of her life was gone. What an anti-air.
Yeah. See, again, you have to look for the confirm before you launch on the surfboard. Because otherwise you're going to find yourself in a lot of trouble. Oh.
Yeah, if you want to surf that much, play Sea of Thieves, not Sancho.
Oh,
what a bait.
That was a bait. That's mean. Kusa, that was mean.
That was sick.
That was actually quite good.
Also, there's such a disconnect between like how small and cute and funny this character is,
Yeah.
and you know the Samsho universe where everybody gets like sliced in half and is dead for centuries. It's like,
Ooh.
you
Ooh.
bully.
Ooh. I'm going to be happy with
What?
this one. Our next match, we've got Maydonozlamu,
Ooh.
who is a former Sunday Showdown champion. I think he's won
Yeah,
quite a
of
few times actually. Because, you know, why not?
Why not?
And we've got Magical Hrod. I like Hrod.
Nice.
He's a Ukyo player. You don't see too many of them around. And he's good. He's got some very good reads. He's got a very good pressure game. And I'd like to see how he does against Maydonozlamu. I know they've played each other before. I'm pretty sure they have. Maydona says, "Let me finish his ice cream." No! No ice cream for you.
No ice cream.
I mean, he plays what's it called? He plays Shizumaru,
So he doesn't have the scoops to eat ice cream. Can't eat ice cream if you don't have the scoops.
Yeah. Right, so we are almost ready to go. Where is he?
Grim,
Yeah.
can we take a bio break after this match?
We can. I don't see why we can't.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Has Hrod changed his PSN?
I'm not sure.
Hrod_Lux. Okay. Give me one moment, guys. And we will have your next match, and then we'll take a 5-minute break. Because
Cool.
the cow needs milking. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to say about what we've got coming up. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We have a couple of pay tournaments, online tournaments. We don't usually do that, but this is the lockdown period, and guys are struggling for things to do. So we've created a number of 5-minute break. We've created. So I'm talking to the admin guys. We've created a number of online events. We've got a league. We've got and that's UK and Northern Ireland only. UK and Ireland only. We've got Royal Rumble, which we normally do offline. I will tell you, guys, that is completely and utterly full, and it took less than 36 hours for it to get full, which is great, and that's not until May 3rd. Given the success of this, however, we may well do Royal Rumbles for other games, but we need 30 players. If we can get 30 players for Samsho, I have no problem doing it for that.
That'd be cool. Have you seen the reply on that post that I posted on Twitter?
Which post is that?
For the Royal Rumble. I sent you a video of WCW doing 60-man battle royal with 3 rings. So I'm like, there's always a chance to increase that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, indeed. Now,
WCW crazy days.
what I will say though is I'm literally the world's worst when it comes to social media. I check it very little.
Fair enough.
And I don't know why. I just don't. Ooh!
So
We've
he
got
has a
Sugetsu.
Jetsu now. Oof. Full jumping though. And the DP are knocked down. Was for breakfast. Apparently nothing.
See, now this is really bad because there's me talking up the guy's Ukyo and then he goes and chooses Sugetsu.
Yeah. Ban him.
Yeah, exactly. Insta ban.
I like how basically Sugetsu is like a spot for or any shampoo product where
I
he
know,
just
right?
like swings his hair and there's a cascade of waterfall of water just comes out and it's like because you're worth it. It's like, you know what?
He has got great hair though, hasn't he?
I'm not sure.
There you go, big ball of snot ready to connect.
Supposed to be
Stops it.
water, but sure.
But the question is, where is he getting the water from?
Oof.
Oh,
Okay.
you got caught.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, we'll see a character switch, and we'll see Ukyo come out to play.
With all these umbrellas, right? And we were talking about some Soul Calibur. Where is Setsuka? She was such a cool
She
character.
was, wasn't she? And she had the best music in the game.
And now it's like random guys with like no weapons that do weapons with their aura and just swirl them around, and they're edgy. So that literally like the last 5 characters at that.
Yeah.
Same, man.
Yeah. It is a shame. Now,
I
guys,
would start to rant about edgy characters, but this is not the place. Let's go.
I don't know.
Apparently, she and Wang had been leaked. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, who
Who?
the fuck is Wang? Trying to think. Who's Wang?
And in which game? Oh, in Soul. Oh, Wang.
Oof. Going that behind Wang.
He's the one who had. I know who he is.
Oh, it's basically Yun Sung, but with brown hair.
Pretty much.
Okay, cool, got it.
And I remember his extra weapon in Soul Blade was like a 20-foot invisible sword.
Lol.
Yeah.
Who's way now? Oof, to confirm. DP. Full corner carrying. Okay, nice punish. That is not as easy to punish. Maybe if you're Rukyo, because if you're in Tantam, not with your medium at least. GG. Second old dude, that's Wang. No, Wang. Oof. Trading heavy slashes.
Hello, Ren. Ren is the guy in the chat who's notorious for making all of our Macherino pots have a 69 on the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's dedicated like that.
Yep. That's the only reason he tunes in now, is to make things 69.
Fair enough. I like the dedication.
Yeah.
Is that the jury player? No.
No, he plays Zafina and Alyssa.
No. I was talking. I was speaking about Street Fighter 4. There was a guy called Ren, but I don't remember the rest of the nick, and he played jury.
Okay. Right, so guys, what we're going to do, I know it's not top ace or anything yet, but we're going to take a quick break because we
have
can.
buy your necessities.
Yep, and the losers bracket needs to catch up a little bit, I think. So we're going to take a 5-minute break, and we're going to come back with FreZZer. And Tchako. Alright, I'll see you all very, very shortly. Okay. Oh. I thought I was muted.
We are back.
We are back indeed. Welcome back to Sunday Showdown 7. This is our monthly Samurai Showdown Online European and North African tournament. Now, we've had some very, very good matches up until this point. We've seen some very, very strong players in Kusa 14 and Maydonozlamu, and we're now going to see another strong flavor. I was going to say, what the hell?
It's the ice cream.
I know, right? We're going to see another strong player in FreZZer. Now, guys, before we continue, I'm going to go ahead and remind you that we have... Oh, he hasn't joined the lobby. Remind you that we have a Macherino account, and I'm going to take this moment to cut away and show you what it looks like. If you type in !Macherino, or you wait long enough in the stream chat, a link will come up, and it'll look like this. Now, the first thing you greet is a big poster, lovely poster, done by the guy who does posters, and it shows you the code that you have to use, and it says TNT Samurai 7. It adds money for free. For free! Now, there is on the right hand side of it a G Fuel sponsor quest. Now, there's been some people having issues with this, but if it does work, it can add an extra $2 for free to the prize pot. You also have your stretch goals down here, which I'll explain in just a moment, and your t-shirts and hoodies, which are Eastland Devices, off-branded. I've seen the match starting, we'll get there in a sec. Now, if you want the top 3 to get a payout, then help us reach $30. Otherwise, one person gets all the money. If you want a top 8, then help us reach $100. It's entirely possible. All it takes is community effort. Anyway, we're going to get back to the game. which is going to start soon. We have FreZZer versus Tchako. FreZZer, he's now my arch enemy. Anyone who beats me becomes instantly my arch enemy, especially you, Gil, for using that cheating character Tam Tam.
Of course.
Super will tell you, if you beat me in a tournament, I'll not rest until I beat you again. I like my revenge.
See you in Samurai Shodown 8 if they don't fix it then.
Yeah. Ooh, names are the wrong way around. Let me just change that.
Meanwhile, these guys are just pressing buttons.
Yeah.
Locking is just like the exception to the rule. I love it. Ooh, the dodge of the 6-6C takes the WFD.
Right.
Full damage away from the sword, run forward.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow, that was sick.
Now, thank you, Han. The thing about fighting against Genjuro is the fact that he's good at everything. He's got a great DP.
Yeah.
He's got a cross-up wrecker, and he's got a fireball game where the cards can land in different places, and it just seems unfair for the most part.
It has to be said though that the Rekkas most of the time are not a true block string, so people need to realize that if they block a Rekka, especially at range, the second one may be crossed up, but it's not a true block string, so you can actually punish it.
I think they should be interruptible, like more interruptible than they are. I think Lord Temrai was telling me an easy way of seeing which way to block. The game automatically changes your characters. Just look for which direction that they're facing, and then you know where to block. But it's very difficult to do in the middle of a battle.
Yeah. These like little visual tricks are true in many different games and many different situations.
Yeah.
But you have to know and you have to, react to that.
Yeah.
That's one up for climax art. FreZZer.
A lot of people saying, why didn't Tchako burst? He had already bursted.
Yeah, the ready burst. Yeah.
Yeah. He had already
So once
spent
he
his
got thrown, he
load.
had nothing. See about the visual cues.
Yeah.
I discovered just yesterday, and I was practicing it in Grand Blue. If you fight Lowain and he goes into Yggdrasil,
Yeah.
one of the variations for Yggdrasil attack is the Thunder at full screen that does a lot of chip. If you spot dodge, as soon as the 4 Thunders come up, you can spot dodge the whole thing, so you don't have to take the block.
Ah.
So it takes a little bit of practice, but it becomes quite regular.
Right.
So that's a visual cue that you can use.
Do you know, this is an interesting story actually about Grand Blue. Gil sent me a message last night saying GG's.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, GG's? What do you mean? What are you talking about? He goes, well, Grand Blue. I goes, well, I don't have that game yet. Apparently there was somebody else on PSN with the name Grimulus, and
Yeah, not on PSN, was on PC, but yeah.
oh, it was PC. I
with the
see.
name Grimulus.
But the thing is, I'm used to Grimulus. I'm used to being the only one, and so I went on PSN and realized that there were 5 others on PSN, and I'm like, I'm not unique anymore. This is terrible.
Meanwhile, Tchako is eaten like 50%, but he's still throwing his weapon like nobody's business.
Yeah, well, that's what you do with one. You just throw it. Now, for once, he's actually got FreZZer on the back foot. Even though FreZZer's got the most life,
Yeah.
I think he's
Ooh, he pressed the button.
Yeah.
Despite not having the weapons. I like the golden pillar though.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Poke. Ooh.
Yes, full damage. Yes,
Nice.
girl.
Look at that.
50%.
When in doubt, just DP us out.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna get hit anyway, so if they drop, they eat the DP, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the strat?
Right, so here
Yes,
we go.
there was a reset. There was a reset of the kicks for the record.
Right.
Just wasn't ready for it.
See, I like what FreZZer's doing here, because he knows that the pillar is constantly a threat, so he's spacing it out so that it doesn't land and be a problem. Oh, punishable.
That is also because they fixed the pillar. In the first version, even if it landed in front of you, you would still have to have the 50-50 block a lot of the times.
Right.
Like literally day 2, I was playing a friend at my local and I'm like, what the actual fuck? The pillar lands in front but I have to block cross up.
Yeah.
I think they fixed it now.
So again, this is how you beat one Fu. Social distancing.
Oof, nice confirm there of the close light.
Stops him with a poke to the eye.
Ooh, what a jump!
What?
That
The
sucks.
recovery
He
on
landed
that
on
was
the wrong side.
The recovery was
and he also
insane.
landed on the wrong side. I think jumping D could have hit him because he has a hitbox behind. Now he has to be careful. What a dodge! I would have burst there
I would.
because it's the third round and you would have negated like a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that was lucky.
Okay, he can take one more touch.
Not if
Maybe
it's a
not
hardy
far
card.
heavy can. Yeah, not a far heavy can cut it for sure.
Now, I would stop the clock soon.
Okay,
Let's go
we
with
can
that.
stop the
That's
clock
fine.
now.
Stop
Okay,
the
now he has to
clock.
burst.
There you
Yes,
go. I'm not actually, trying to. Great.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That was sick.
That
That
was
was actually very smart.
That was.
Because he used the invincibility to avoid having to take the block.
Yep.
He removed the weapon from Wamfu,
Yep.
and he was ready to strike. Very, very smart.
You can't fault that logic. And this is why I
No,
love this
no,
game, is
absolutely.
because there's a lot of logic involved. You have to think about absolutely everything that you do, because everything has a consequence.
Yeah, or you can play Shizumaru. It's up to you, right?
Yeah, or Tam-Tam, but there you go.
Ah, come on.
No, I'm not going to let you get away with it because, you cheated.
Where cheated means I air to air with jumping C, which is my only option.
Okay, so if you don't know what we're talking about, we both participated in Vlair's tournament.
Samurai Pride.
Yeah, Samurai Pride 2 weeks ago. His very first one. Well done. We've got another one coming up in 2 weeks' time. I think we'll have the details of that very, very shortly. And I was drawn up against Tam-Tam in losers. And this guy, I'm pointing at you, by the way. This guy, Gil, right, cheated the entire way through. I chose Dali. I chose Earthquake. Was it 2-1 in the end?
Yeah, 2-1.
2-1 to you. And he just kept doing Tam-Tam stuff, and I didn't know what to do. Yeah. So anyway.
It's basically like far medium, jump at C.
Yeah.
And,
Which is not punishable,
throw
by the way,
skulls.
which is stupid.
Well, yeah, it's not punishable, but you're not in that place if you don't jump. You're never gonna get hit by it if you don't jump. Don't let me put you on the spot.
Oh, I really dislike that character.
I'll take literally 20 seconds to get my stuff in because it's raining. 1 sec.
Okay. Now, while he's doing that, I'm going to invite the next players to the lobby. I think I may have some of them already. Who have I got? We have Kusa14 and Maydonozlamu. This is a winners final. A grand final, I think, in previous Sam shows. Do you know, seeing this guy walk around in his cow costume, doesn't it really weird? Is that a furry? Yeah, grand finals in all Samurai Showdowns. Start myself laughing now. Hello, Gil. We weren't talking
Sorry,
about.
that was yeah, that was 2 weeks worth of laundry, man.
Yeah. How you doing? We weren't talking about your furry costume at all, honest. Tajgaru, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's a shame you can't compete, actually, because we'd love to see you joining in, but you live too far away.
Yeah, I think they're running their own events now. I've seen something on Twitter about Samurai Showdown events run by Taji. I'm not 100% sure on the details because it wasn't Was a bit long ago that I've seen it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we had that event today. Cool.
Oh, seen. How did that go? What? I've just noticed our Mataruno is now at 72.19. I'm going to go ahead and find out why we are now at 72.19.
Taji just put a big fat $50 in it.
Has he?
Yeah.
Really?
Thanks a lot.
Oh my days. Dude, thank you so much. That is incredibly generous. Rest of the community, take note. This is how you make prize pools for your events.
Now we need to push it to 100, guys. Now it's all up to the other people
Exactly.
to push it to 100 so we can pay the whole top 8.
Exactly. If you want a top 8 payout, this is what we do. It's a stretch goal. You want a top 8 payout? Get us to 100. And then we can make sure that all of the top 8 get something to help them through these dark times. So I'm just looking for... Where's...
Riddled with Shizumarus.
Yeah. Let me just invite Maydonozlamu again. We always have this trouble with the dude because he's just never paying attention. He's probably off eating ice cream somewhere.
26 players in Australia for Samurai Showdown. So very, very impressive. What is our number today?
I think we had 22 players today.
Okay, so they're winning.
Yeah. Yeah. But then Europe is always a little bit challenging when it comes to SNK stuff. You know,
I'm not sure what Australia does for that though, because it's not, you know, a classic region of SNK games either.
Well, I wouldn't know, to be fair. I don't know much about the SNK stuff in Australia at all, apart from what Tchako does. I mean, I think he's pretty much gunsmith out there, isn't he?
Gunsmith. Minus the fascination with hentai, or?
Actually, that's a good point. Tchako, what is your perversion? We all know that gunsmith...
What is your perversion? Damn. 0 to 100. Man just put $50 in our pot, and we're just putting him on the spot live on our channel.
I mean, we know that Gunsmith loves a bit of Shermie. Who is your favorite character?
My favorite character or
No,
Taji? Taji. Blue Mary. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
He's a man of culture. Oof. What a big whiff. So this is also a classic.
It is.
Who's against Maydonaz.
Pretty much.
If we were to define drinking games for Sunday Showdown, it would be Kuz and Maydonaz meet at some point in the bracket. Nice poking for now. Usually they're like way more aggressive. Maybe they just heard about the big push in the pot and be like, okay, let me take this a little bit more.
Exactly. You guys have got something to play for now. Now remember, the only people who can make this reach $100 is you guys. Tchako has already taken a huge leap of generosity and provided a ton for this event.
And also defeated Ren in the process. You
I
cannot
know.
make it 69 anymore.
Thank you for that. Really is a thorn in my side.
The whiff.
There's that famed social distancing. That the footsies where you must keep your distance unless you get splattered with lots of COVID stuff. Oh, I like that. That was a great set play.
And that is run number 2.
Kusa 14 taking it from Maydonozlamu. Now, guys, don't be what's the word?
Fooled.
Yes, fooled. This is incredibly close. These guys are pretty much the grand final for every Sunday Showdown that we've ever held. When they've entered, of course.
Yeah.
They're very, very strong players, both of them. Although, I have to wonder how we would have fared if Benji was in this tournament as well. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it.
Funny enough, with the Samurai Bite, I beat Maydonaz for a match. Like, the first match I won it against him. And then I failed something crucial. I don't remember what. And I got mad and I lost badly. Ooh, what a whiff punish. Nice. By the way, do we have time? Yeah, they're gonna reset the room and so on. Maybe. But yeah, speaking of, no, they're going into the match.
Straight back into it.
After the match. I'll tell you after the match.
Okie doke. Now I've just been given. Oop, that was my bad. Sorry. Trying to multitask. Now I've just been given.
Ooh, what a DP.
A link. I'm going to share with you all shortly.
Oh, no punish on the wreck either. Maybe was expecting a second. Oof.
Oh, that was good.
That's also in the drinking game. Maydonozlamu fails the DP and Kusa just shreds him for it. Doesn't Benji play, what's it called? Yashamaru?
Yes, it.
Because I think he entered once, right?
Yeah, he entered, I think, the very first one that he did.
It was a very good Yashamaru, I remember that.
And I think he came second or something, or third in UFA.
I'm not sure about that.
And
that
then
was
he went,
a long time ago. It feels like.
Yeah, it does. And then when he went to...
majors, what are those?
What is this mythical thing that you speak of? Offline majors. And I think he went to Evo Japan as well, and I think he placed as the highest agent in Japan.
Nice.
Ooh! Chase down.
And FreZZer and Frionel were there as well, right?
That's right.
So that's not easy feat.
No. So Benji definitely one of the stronger UK players, but we're looking at another one here. Kusa 14, who's already very, very close to taking the game, but if he gets tapped again, he could lose it. Or at least lose the round. He's still going to be in the same position.
Ooh, nice DP there. Wide running.
Oh.
Could have had the second one.
Yeah. So here we go. Last game, last round of a set, which will see Kusa 14 going into the winners final and sending Maydonozlamu down into losers.
Ooh, what a confirm! Okay.
He said, no, I'm not dealing with it.
Yeah,
take your problems elsewhere.
Grimulus. Yeah, went for Grimulus. No DP, gets the throw for it though. Nice burst. Okay, careful here with the cross-ups. Okay, the E-Sen is not really a threat anymore, but the WFT off of it could be not anymore either.
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
Ooh. No punish there on the recoil. I think it was a medium. Nice also power burst, whatever you want to call it. The C plus D after the throw, forward C plus D. And not after the throw, after the parry. Quite dry. I'm liking this style.
They're allowed to. Of course, you play all the driest characters, I remember.
Yeah,
like Tam Tam.
Yeah. I mean, why do I need fancy techniques when I can beat you with a Farem?
This guy.
Okay, they can't stop the clock anymore either.
No, they can't.
The bars are gone.
It's not an option. It's been taken away from them.
Oh, Farem doesn't go for the knockdown. It goes for the damage.
But Kusa just needs to stay away. That's all he needs to do. But now he needs to chase down. Oh no, we got robbed from him. That freeze frame.
Yeah, it's like, nah, not here.
He got stolen.
So that is 1-1. I
It
believe.
is indeed 1-1. Now, of course, the only game which is... Why did they go again? We're not going to watch it because the only game that is first of 3 is actually the grand final.
Okay.
Oh wait, hang on. 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1. That's what I said.
I'm having one of those days where my brain is refusing to engage. I apologise, stream.
Nice party there. Unfortunately, no break, so he got tagged after. He stood safe with the standing D. It's like, I'm gonna take this little bit of damage, but I'm not gonna commit to a far M into DP just in case he blocks. Jump C, the notorious button.
Now, this is one of those things where I always say it when I see something like this happen. Something happens in game which makes you question, like for example, Kusa just got that victory robbed from him in the last few seconds of the game. Mentally, is that going to be in his mindset when it goes into this? Is that the reason why he just lost the last round?
Could be. That's up to the player, honestly, to be able to shake stuff. Oof. Damage. Great situation.
Because it's often when you see stuff like that happen.
But Maydonozlamu says, you know, those DPs. Oh, here we go. Sometimes like it just DPs because it doesn't want to take pressure and dies for it. But right now, staying quite careful.
DP
Finds it now.
goes for the least damage option.
Oh, he tried. No, I know what he tried. They tried to go for a cross-up situation.
Yeah.
But Maydonozlamu was ready for it. Another thing that you can do in that situation is to spot dodge, and you don't have to deal with it.
Right. I see.
Of course, it's risky because they could delay and they just get you on the recovery. But if you think they're gonna go for, you know, a meaty Isen with a cross-up situation, you can just spot dodge it. What I wanted to say before, now this is important, aside, you know, the laughs and so on. We all know by now that, you know, you have to stay at home, you have to wash your hands, you have to be careful with everything with COVID. But I think there's not enough talk about washing and being careful for your shopping that comes in. There is a research from the University of London, Royal University of London, that says that the virus can live up to 3 days on plastic and metal, and up to 1 day on cardboard. So very, very important. If you're getting your shopping, try and do it maybe 2 or 3 days before you actually need the stuff, and let it sit for a while. All your fresh stuff, wash it thoroughly under running water, because there's not enough talk about this, and there are some reports of people that have been socially isolating, even getting deliveries at home, you know, just not gone out of the house for
and
weeks,
still catching the bug.
still getting and still catching the bug. So very, very important, guys. Do not underestimate this.
Yep. Of course, you've got to be incredibly careful, guys, when staying at home. Even when staying at home, I should say.
Yeah. Do you want to quickly shout out your other events?
I will, once I've just finished inviting these guys, because...
Okay, cool. And also, once you're done that, if you want to quickly cut out to the calendar, so I can talk like very quickly about it.
Why don't you do the calendar now?
You can find it on my Twitter. So if you go on my Twitter page at GillStoleMyRide, it's in the in my bio. So you can find the link there, and then I can just tell them how it's organized and so on.
Right.
Gil, why the cow suit? Because I haven't gone out for months. Nobody's coming to see me, and it's warm.
Gil now identifies as cow.
Also, yes, I identify as a cow.
He's now bovine.
And my pronouns are strawberry and milk.
Strawberry milk. Strawberry milk cow.
It's very comfy. It's very comfy, Vlair. It's like warm as fuck, so I don't have to use the heating. I can save some money, which is important because I'm not working right now. So yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to take a few games from the losers bracket until we get our top 4, and then we'll take another short break, and then we'll give you our top 4, which is going to be very interesting. I have no idea who's going to make it, but obviously we're going to have Maydonozlamu and or FreZZer and or Kusa. The question is who's going to be 4th? That's going to be the question. So, our other events coming up, you can see them rotating in the ads below my camera. We've got a Street Fighter 5 tournament, but that is only for UK and Ireland only. Why? Because it's a paid event. So we have to try and make sure that it's as good a user experience for the players as possible. So we've had to region lock it and give us tight region controls. We do have a Royal Rumble coming up on May the 3rd. However, all the spaces for that, because there are only 30, went within the first, I think, 30 hours or so, 32 hours, or whatever it was. We've got a lockdown league, again, that's just below me. And that, again, unfortunately, is UK and Ireland only, simply because it is also a paid event. However, it will feature all of the top players in the UK and Ireland for Tekken 7. So if that's your bag and you want something to watch that. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. And I think that's pretty much it. What have I got coming up next? Oh yeah, we're doing a Steam King of Fighters 14 tournament. That's going to be awesome as well. You haven't done one of those ever, so it's going to be a first. If you play KOF on Steam, you're going to want to join in with that. I'm going to be commentating with Gunsmith. I missed the last one because I was ill, unfortunately. Cool. This one should be good. Now I am waiting for the guys in the room to start, and once they have, we'll crack on.
Ren is asking me to show him my others, but that goes against the Twitch what's it called? Terms of user, TOS, terms of user license.
Yeah.
Terms of service, so I cannot do that, unfortunately.
Yeah, which is a shame. Now who's this? We've got Vlair, the dude
in Omega Med.
Yeah. Now this is going to be an interesting match because Vlair is the boss of Samurai Pride. That's the other Samurai Showdown tournament that's happening in a couple of weeks. And I'm going to put the link, because the link is now live, in the chat, which you see it just about now. If you're in the UK, not in the UK, if you're in the EU, please sign up to that. It's always a lot of fun. And it's always good to have another take other than ours on the whole online tournament thing. So go check it out. It's going to be a prize pot when it's finally available. It's going to be an awesome tournament. Oh, here we go.
This is what you wanted to see when you were playing, right?
Yes, exactly.
Trades with the upskull. They fixed the upskull for Tam.
Oh, not punishable, unfortunately, but like I said, I played against Omega Mad, I think for 2 games only, 2 or 3 games. Earthquake v Earthquake, and he's very, very oppressive with his Earthquake. He likes to shut down your playing space and do just that, exactly like he's done here, and pin you into the corner by creating a virtual wall with his huge bulk.
Yeah, Vlair has to be careful because the upskulls don't really work that much unless you time them and space them. So it's not a winning strategy, so to speak. But what he can do is parry the jumping hits, which is like low risk, and then use the rage mirror to anti-air with the WFT.
In the chat, I'm not sure if you answered it already, but Spheris81 was asking, is GillStoleMyRide a Dudley reference?
Yeah, I'm a Dudley main. I started in Third Strike with Dudley, and I play Dudley in Street Fighter 4 as well. So yeah, it is a Dudley reference. If you play Third Strike, Dudley's car gets bought, not actually stolen by Gil, but it's bought at like a ridiculously low price because his dad is in misfortune due to gambling. Anyway, big scoops. I never thought that Tam would be so comfortable to sit on, but apparently Earthquake likes that seat. Okay. Yeah, he bursts. That's fine.
What I would have done.
Yeah, but he could have literally done another one on his forward jump. He didn't go for it. Because at worst you get a trade, but the trade would remove Earthquake's weapon, which is a big deal in this matchup.
Well, Earthquake is still pretty decent without his weapon, to be fair. He has a lot of his tools.
It removes a lot of the range though. Oof, that's punishable. Ooh, why didn't he punish? It went too far, like too fast for that punish.
See, I'm watching this because I'm picking up tips when I play you next.
Nice. Okay, no punish on the recoil cancel.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
I
took
was
his
wondering
feet away
if
from
maybe
him.
the teleport was coming.
See, oh, good. Really, Omega Mad doesn't need to go forward at all. He doesn't need to do anything at all.
No, no.
But of course, Vlair has the power, if he so wishes, which he's choosing not to stop the clock and increase that pressure on. But he didn't need
Yeah,
to.
I wouldn't there with the life difference. Okay, now I found the punish. We see it on those. Cool, cool. Ooh, the big whiff. Nice Param, keeping it safe. Yeah, he has to be careful with the skulls. And another scene. Nice block. Okay, he cannot burst anymore, so he has to take this, and he takes away the weapon. Nice punish for the pickup.
The range on that down slash though.
Yeah, it's pretty good, especially because people tend to walk back on Tam Tam because they
Yes.
want to be outside of this of his range.
Yes.
So once they're walking back, you're gonna be hit by it because it's a low. Nice cancel there with the flames. Okay, the earthquake player has to be careful. No more jumps now.
No more jumps. No more random
Uses-
buttons. No more
Yeah,
recoils.
this is Vlair's chance to stop poking. Yeah, with mediums as he's doing.
Tam Tam getting dangerously close here.
Oh,
Ooh.
jumped, nice, and he blocked. Nice, nice.
That was quite tense,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty nice. Vlair needs to use more of his WFT to anti-air earthquake and needs to like build some mirror with the parties. But they're going back to the room. I'm not sure if it's for the reset of the lobby or if there's a second character there.
I don't think there's a second character.
Yeah, so maybe
I mean,
they're just
Omega
doing it
Mad
for
is
the
an
lobby.
earthquake main. He's not going to change. Well, he can't change, can he? But I think Vlair only uses Tam Tam.
Yeah, so they're probably doing it for the lobby. Good.
Right. So, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, do let us know. Of course, when we do get to top 8, we're going to have an SNK giveaway for you guys. Nothing special, just SNK stuff. Not like last time with the toilet roll.
Not big deal.
It's no big deal. And but yeah, so we're going to test your SNK trivia, specifically Samurai Showdown trivia.
Oof, jumps for days. Now another thing that Vlair can do is to run under Earthquake's jumps and anti-air from there, but it's a bit tricky.
Wait, Vlair can run underneath Earthquake's jumps.
Well, you can in some situations, not all of them.
Right.
Nice Spanish there.
So I think what happened there, Omega Mad was rightfully expecting another skull. If Vlair had sent one out, that would have been the correct punish for him.
Yeah, because he can punish with teleports too.
Yeah. There you go. Just like
So
that.
yeah.
Vlair is in the
I
corner.
really want to see the WFTs. I'm not sure why they're not coming. It's like a huge column of fire, but nope, seats.
And this is that corner control I was telling you about from Omega Mad.
Ooh, getting desperate.
Forcing Vlair to make a desperation move there. He didn't need to do it.
Yeah, no.
Is that gonna hit?
No.
Oh, all three
Maybe it's
hits
been
at the gym.
nerfed. Maybe it's been nerfed and I don't know it because I haven't followed the game recently.
Oh, look at this. All the reads and reactions. You're gonna jump? I know you're gonna jump.
When you don't jump, I'll sit on you.
Exactly. Damned if you do and damned if you don't. Now, of course, Vlair's in trouble here now. He's gonna have to pull some magic out of the bag if he wants to take a win here. But he needs to get out of that corner first, because Tamtam's great when he's mobile. But of course, Omega's shutting it down, not letting him move anywhere.
Yeah, no. Okay, FreZZer Farem, 2 Farems.
Vlair grabbing
I
punishes.
would use my Isen here, just to stop him from jumping, but no, not gonna get a chance.
Yeah.
So
That is.
Omega Man takes it 2-0.
Yeah, that is great play by Omega. Doesn't make my loss to him feel so bad. Right, so, and on that note, we're going to move to our next losers match. Now, bear in mind, we're just playing through losers until we can grab our top 4. So, we have WarriorBySand, who's also a TNT former champion, a Sunday Showdown champion, going up against Tchako. Now, Tchako's been fighting his way through this bracket quite convincingly, to be fair. He's done very, very well today. The winner of the toilet roll. And his next opponent is WarriorBySand. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and invite to the lobby. Bear with me one moment, guys. Do you know, I wish I could hide this bit from the stream because it's really not very glamorous at all, is it? Me staring at my monitor while I invite people. Invite. And WarriorBySand. Now, of course, this is made easier because I have these guys on my friends list, and this is why we ask all of you guys to make sure you add the streamer to your friends list, because it speeds up the process to no end. The last thing we all want to do is be looking for people.
Yeah, it just makes it hard for everyone.
It does. It adds so much time to all of this. But we seem to be making good time now. It's only just before 5 o'clock, or just before 6 o'clock if you live in Central Europe, or maybe even North Africa. And we're actually making quite good time now, I think. We should be done before 6 o'clock. Hey! We're just waiting for WarriorBySand, who's just joined the lobby. Tchako and WarriorBySand. And they've just pressed confirm. Alexin saying, wow, the TO did a great job in this tournament. Alexin is the TO. Brilliant. Now, of course, these live events that we do, these online events rather that we do require a team to run. The second ones that we do, the Soul Calibur ones that we do, these ones that we do, or everything that we do online requires a whole team of people to run. So shout outs to them all for donating their time and their energies to making this thing work. So we've got Jubei and his student.
Is that the lore?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Yoshitora is actually Jubei's student. How he managed to pick up another 5 swords, I do not know.
They came with a package.
Yeah.
The subscription to the Samurai Dojo. Oof, shuffle. And now Jubei is regretting giving them away.
Oh, got the hell out of dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, just put himself back in it again. That is unfortunate. Good punishment here.
DP, almost 50% gone.
All this parrying when nobody's home.
Wow, the confirmed from the standing light, the fun light.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. A good, like,
Yeah.
60% gone.
All the lure pack. Gone.
Lure pack.
Yes, a whole stick of butter, right?
It's melted away.
Yeah. I mean, that's the melt-friendly butter, isn't it?
No.
No?
Wait, what did you say about butter? What?
It's the melt-friendly brand.
Ah,
right?
yes.
Damn.
Does margarine even melt?
Yeah. Considering it's mostly hydrogenated fats, usually used to be at least, until they changed regulation in 2005.
Right, because I just know margarine as something that you don't want to use because it's just weird.
Just weird.
Yeah, odd substance. Dogs don't eat it, so you shouldn't eat it either.
I mean, I could give you a whole lecture about it because I'm a food student, but I don't think anybody cares.
Oh, I care.
Well, margarines are done by vegetable oils, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're taken as they're basically made solid to a process in the lab, so they're like artificials kind of thing. Because sometimes, well, first of all, because vegetable oils and fats are more healthy than animal ones due to the difference in saturation. But yeah, let's go back to the match.
And we start off by getting squashed. Awesome.
Yeah, like margarine. 50% gone, 3 bucks. Let's go. And this game is mad. Wow. WarriorBySand. Ooh, reversal. No, we punched those. He slapped them.
He says, stop your shenanigans.
Yeah, full damage. Yes, confirmed.
And obviously he can't do anything about it because he's not got his weapon.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his weapon. Oh, wait.
Got his weapon. All he needs to do is force him to block both hits.
Yeah, there you go. Or just hit him in the back of the head with it.
Stops him with
Nice
a poke.
poke. Yeah. That's a pretty good poke, actually.
He's saying 2 meters.
Oof. Deep jump in, full conversion. Ooh. Nice jump back. It's funny because you need to have a horizontal jump back button to do that. If you have a vertical one, you get clipped. Like I cannot do that with Tam Tam.
Yeah. And he's not there.
Away. No punish though.
Of course, Tchako playing a lot better this round. This game even. Can he maintain it though? Oh. Do you know, I'm going to stop, like, wishing people well, because it always goes bad when I do.
Oof. Goodness.
Yeah, exactly. Commentator's curse Vlair. You know, I'm going to keep my mouth shut from now on. I'm going to do the driest commentary you ever think of. There's a special move. There's a punch.
What a dodge.
There's a shove into a dragon punch.
There's a shove. Technical term.
Yeah.
Okay, now he's without weapon.
That's what we call it in the industry, a shove. Oh,
What
look
if
at that.
it's taken? Ouch, no. It's not gonna kill, but it's close.
That is disgusting. Why did they give him that move? Seriously, it's so demoralizing getting hit by that.
Yeah.
There you go, WarriorBySand taking it 2-1.
I think they gave it the
Tchako.
move so you can go and do something else meanwhile. And then come back. Yeah.
Go and water the flowers. You know,
Yeah.
bit of mowing of the garden. And there you go. So, guys, Did you see the link I put in the chat for Vlair's upcoming event?
I did.
Okay, there it is. There it is in the chat. Now, also, I'm going to go back to Maturino because, guys, if you want a top 8 payout, we have to reach $100. Only you guys can make it happen. I can't make it happen because I've got my hands full running all of this stuff that you're looking at right now. Yeah. So, visit Maturino. We need like just under $28 to get to $100, and then the top 8 will receive a payout. New rules, stretch goals, community, that sort of stuff. Alright? So, where are we now in the bracket? I think... Oh, okay, I'm just being told by my admin. We are now ready for a break. So we're going to take a break.
Okay.
We're going to come back in 5 minutes. And then when we come back, we're going to have our top 4. And we're in the last knockings of this tournament, guys. This one has been very, very smooth. We've had very few lobby crashes. One I can think of. But other than that, it's been awesome. So, come back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. But stay where you are and watch. And we'll be back in 5 minutes. In the meantime, check out the Maturino. Get us to $100. And... we'll see what happens next. See you in a bit, guys.